What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ Prospect Profile. Today, I want to focus in on Nogier of the Saskatoon Blades, the 2014 draft-eligible defenseman who saw his season end a little earlier than he would have expected or would have liked to have seen it end, and in a manner he wouldn't have liked to have seen it end. No, you wouldn't want to see that happen to anyone. He, separated his shoulder in December in a fight against Brett Pollock, who's also 2014 draft eligible Western Hockey League player for the Edmonton Oil Kings, and hasn't played since. And I'm not as I'm trying to think the best way to say it, afraid of draft. I'm not gonna let this be cloud drafting him. If I was a team, if that makes any sense, because injuries like shoulders, knees. Years ago, you would have been really, really concerned, but the bottom line is now with medical technology and medical research being as good as they are, I don't think that'll be an issue for him going forward. I think he'll be ready to go to camp next year and have a good year with the Saskatoon Blades, and really have a good second year in junior hockey. The consensus is the 4th, 5th, maybe the 6th round. I think he's an amazing value pick. He plays with tenacity. He knows how to be tough to play against, and that's what you need. He's not afraid to drop the gloves, and I don't think that'll have the shoulder injury will scare him from dropping the gloves again. I think he'll still go out there, he'll still play his game, he'll still be tough to play against, he'll still give you sandpaper and physicality on the back end, and that's what you need. You can only have so many puck movers. You need guys that can make the goals you score stand up and make the defensive zone or your defensive zone a living hell for opposing forwards. And I think that's what this kid's going to be. I think he's going to be a solid depth defenseman that can excel on a good team because he's got such a good defensive understanding of the game, or understanding of the defensive side of the game, whatever way you want to say it. I think the physicality, and I keep saying that, but it's true. The more physical you play, and as you go up with the levels, you got to pick your spots because you can't be running around looking for the big hits, and I think that'll come to him in time. And I think he's going to be a solid professional hockey player for a long time. And I think the shoulder injury is going to be ancient history by the time he's established and playing pro hockey. Again, I would definitely draft this kid 4th round. That's how I'd look at him, but. Maybe teams going, we're afraid. Maybe team says, let's scam the torpedoes. Let's go up and get him. And he's a good sized kid. He's about 6'3", 195 pounds. So, that's and maybe the offense comes around a little bit more. I think he had, at the time of his injury, he had 6 points in 37 games. Maybe with his hockey IQ and everything, offensive points come a little bit easier. But I think he's going to be a good shutdown defenseman for a long time. And he's just turned 18. He's already played in the Memorial Cup, so he knows what it's like to play in big games. So anyway, that's how I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles on Nelson Nogier, 2014 draft eligible defenseman for the Saskatoon Blades. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the playoffs, the Stanley Cup final, and beyond. Later, guys.